I got digital dash camera with a up. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back in with yet another video. Today, I'm coming at you guys with the best finishing badge setup in NBA 2K21. And y'all know the way I be doing these joints. I'm gonna go through 1 through 15 for the gold, for the guards and the bigs. And then I'm gonna go over the best 16 through 30 badge upgrades for the guards and the bigs. I'm gonna be splitting these both up. I'm gonna do the guard first, then I'm gonna do the big. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a pretty decently long video. I'm gonna try to not make it as long as possible. I'm gonna try to condense it as much as possible, but this is gonna be a more detailed. I did go over the best badge setup for pretty much both of these, but I didn't go into too much detail on what the badges are gonna be doing and stuff like that. I have ranked the finishing badges. I have gone over the best dunk packages, so if you haven't already, you need to go check that out as soon as possible. But yeah, man, the only things we got left in this week for the finishing, the dunking and stuff like that, I'm gonna go over the best finishing badge method so you can be able to get your badges as fast as possible, and then I'm gonna go over a contact dunk tutorial for all the people that want that, and that went really crazy for me last year, so I'm gonna do that again. But yeah, man, for all the people that's already been subscribed, go ahead, spam with that like button for me. Go ahead, hit that like button, please. We do appreciate that, all the support. And if you are new, please do drop me a sub. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead, hop straight into it. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, so hopping straight into it for the guards, we're gonna go over the first badge upgrade. For the people with one badge upgrade, you're gonna be putting that joint strictly to Slithery Finisher. That's going to be the best finishing badge in this game. It's gonna pretty much make you dunk as much as possible and get you the best animation possible as much as possible, and that's very important in this game, and the dunking tendency in this game is actually very high. So yeah. Alright, for the second badge upgrade, you're gonna be going from bronze to silver Slithery Finisher. For the third badge upgrade, if you have 3 badge upgrades, you're just gonna be putting Slithery Finisher on gold. So yeah, you're gonna pretty much have that at the best possible ability for any people that cannot get Hall of Fame badges. Yes, again, this is for the guards with only gold badges. Alright, next for the 4th badge upgrade. So if you have 4 badge upgrades, you're gonna be having gold Slithery Finisher, and now you're gonna have bronze contact finisher. What this is gonna do is pretty much help you get more contact dunks, or it's just gonna help you finish through contact dunk in any type of way, you know what I'm saying? So if you're going up for a dunk and there's somebody trying to jump with you, it's gonna let you finish that dunk more. If you're going up with a layup and you're getting into contact, it's gonna make you do that. Now, contact finisher does have a lot of negatives to it where it makes you do bad animations, but that's why we have Slithery Finisher on first. Now, for the people that's wondering what this contact dunk is gonna do. So if you have the contact dunk packages, that's 20%. We don't know if this is confirmed this year, but this is how it was last year, and a lot of stuff has been copy and paste, and it might be even higher this year, and it's way more noticeable, but it's 20%, and then if you put a badge upgrade on, that's 15% on top of that, so that's at 35% now. Alright, next, for the 5th badge upgrade, for people that have 5 badge upgrades, you're now going to be going from bronze to silver contact finisher, and if you have the contact dunk packages and you want to be able to get contact dunks, that's now going to be able to have a 50% chance of getting a contact dunk. And now for the people that have 6 badge upgrades, you're going to now have gold contact finisher, where you're going to be pretty much negating everything that's the negatives with Slithery Finisher, and now you're going to be having that joint on gold, and now you have a 65% chance of getting a contact dunk. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best badge setup for people with 6 finishing badge upgrades. Alright, next for the people that have 7 badge upgrades, you're now going to be putting it on Relentless Finisher. Relentless Finisher is a very good badge when it comes to finishing layups, dunks, alley-oops. It doesn't really matter, especially when fatigued. So yeah, man, Relentless Finisher is actually a very important badge. For the people with 8 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from bronze to silver Relentless Finisher. And for the people with 9 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from silver to gold Relentless Finisher. And that's going to be pretty much the best possible Relentless Finisher you're going to have for people that do not have Hall of Fame badges. All right, next is going to be a very important badge, but not the most important badge, but it's definitely one of the most important badges in this game for finishing, and it's going to be consistent finisher. Now, there's a lot of people probably wondering why you're missing layups, especially if you get any percentage. So this is how it works this year. If you have any percentage on any type of layup, you get any type of percentage for your contest. You have to time that well. If you time it bad, you have a high chance of missing it. What consistent finisher does is pretty much cancels that out and makes it go in a lot more. So the higher you have that, the more you're gonna be making layups. And now it's pretty weird to time layups every year in 2K, so I don't expect people to really be greening every single layup, and consistent finisher is a very good one. If you time your layups good, you can just go pro touch, but I would just go with consistent finisher, because if you're timing it good, you're gonna be making it either way. All right, next for the 11th badge upgrade, you're gonna be going with consistent finisher on silver now. And for the 12th badge upgrade, you're gonna be having the best layup badge in the game at gold, and that's gonna be helping you make your layups at the highest rate possible. All right, now for the 13th badge upgrade, probably the most underrated badge in the game this year, which got nerfed a lot, but it's still a very good badge when it comes to hop steps, spin layups, anything like that. Is fancy footwork. It's gonna really be making those animations a lot faster and help you get around defenders. And yeah, we're gonna be putting fancy footwork to bronze for the 13th badge upgrade. For the 14th badge upgrade, we're gonna be going from bronze to silver fancy footwork. And for the 15th badge upgrade, we're gonna be going for gold fancy footwork. So at the end of all this, when it comes to gold, we already did 1 through 14 for the end of it. So now that we have 15 badge upgrades, I can go over everything that we have now. We have fancy footwork on gold, consistent finisher on gold, which is the best layer badge, contact finisher on gold, which is gonna be giving you a 65% chance of getting a contact dunk if you actually can contact dunks on your build. Relentless finisher is going to be at the highest rate of helping you be able to make your dunks, layups, contact dunks, lob attempts. It doesn't really matter, especially when fatigued. And then literally finisher is going to be having you dunk at the highest rate possible for anybody that can't get Hall of Fame badges, and he's going to be getting you the best animations possible every single time when it comes to driving to the goal and trying to do any type of dunk, layup, or anything like that. So yeah, man, that's the best finishing badge setup for people with 1 through 15 badge upgrades. All right, now hopping into the guard for 16 through 30 badge upgrades. So for the 16 badge upgrades, you want to start off with Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame. That's going to be pretty much getting you the most dunk animations possible and the best animations possible. Relentless Finisher is going to help you pretty much finish through dunking, through contact, through lobs, contact dunks. It doesn't really matter what you're trying to do, especially when fatigued. Consistent finisher is the best layer badge in the game, so that's going to be very important to have on Hall of Fame. And then contact finisher now at Hall of Fame is going to give you an 80% chance of getting a contact dunk if you have the contact dunk packages equipped. So yeah, man, this is going to be pretty much the best finishing badge setup for 16 badge upgrades. For the 17th badge upgrade, you're now going to be putting on fancy footwork to bronze. For the 18th badge upgrade, you're going to be going from bronze to silver fancy footwork. For the 19th badge upgrade, you're going to be going from silver to gold fancy footwork, and that's just going to be making it that much more overpowered and that much better and making your animations a lot quicker. And at the 20th badge upgrade, you're going to be going for Hall of Fame fancy footwork, and that's going to be making your layups when you're doing Euros, hop steps, spin layups, the fastest animations possible, and be able to pretty much slip through defenders and getting the most stuns possible. Now, the one thing that's really nerfed this year is the stuns, but when it comes to spin layups, these joints are ridiculously fast, and if you put fancy footwork on it, it's gonna make it that much more faster. The hop steps a lot faster, and it makes it a lot easier to dunk out of when you have all these other badges along with it. All right, next we have a new badge. Is going to be for the 21st badge upgrade. For the 21st badge upgrade, you're going to be putting on Bronze Giant Slayer. What this badge does is pretty much cancels out Rim Protector, because Rim Protector unlocks a lot of different block packages. Now, if you have Giant Slayer on, it's going to be pretty much canceling that out. Not only does it do that, it also allows you to not get blocked nearly as much as possible. It cancels out the height advantage in the game, and the shorter you are, or the bigger the height advantage is, the bigger of a difference this badge is going to make. So yeah, man, Giant Slayer is one of the best layer badges in the game. It could arguably be the best layer badge in the game, but this year with it, you having to time your layup no matter what percentage, I would say consistent finisher is, but Giant Slayer is still a very good badge, and that's the 21st badge upgrade we're going to be using. For the people with 22 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Giant Slayer. For the 23rd badge upgrades, or the people that have 23 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Silver to Gold Giant Slayer. And for the people that have 24 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Gold to Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. That's going to be pretty much making the biggest difference on the height advantage issue, the biggest difference on making you not get blocked as much as possible, and the biggest difference on negating the Rim Protector badge, which is very overpowered this year, and it makes a huge difference this year having Giant Slayer with all these builds being so short. So yeah, man, Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame is going to be the badge we are using for the 24th badge upgrade. All right, now for the people with 25 badge upgrades, or the 25th badge upgrade, we're going to be going with Bronze Lob City Finisher. Bronze Lob City Finisher is actually a very good badge this year. It's one of the best bronze badges in the game this year. It's going to be allowing you to catch a lot more lobs. It's going to make the lob attempts a lot faster. You're going to be able to catch it through traffic a lot more and all that type of stuff. So yeah, man, Lob City Finisher is a very, very underrated badge this year. You put it to Hall of Fame, the higher you go up, the more consistent, the faster, the more you can go through and stuff like that through contact, the better the badge is going to be and the better you are going to be at doing lobs. All right, for the people with 26 badge upgrades, we're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Lob City Finisher. For the people with 27 badge upgrades, we're going to be going from Silver to Gold Lob City Finisher. And for the people with 28 badge upgrades, we're going to be now putting on Pro Touch. So it's a lot of people that probably don't really care about Pro Touch. If you don't care about Pro Touch, put on Acrobat, but I would go with Pro Touch. That's just going to be making you make your layups a lot more. That's going to be going on top of consistent finisher. That's why I would go with Pro Touch, because it's not just going to be on acrobatic layups. It's going to be on all layups. So yeah, I would go with Pro Touch for this one. And that's pretty much for the people that's timing their layups good. And if you're not struggling timing your layups bad, it's going to go on top of that consistent finisher and make it a big difference. I'm telling you this right now. It's going to make a big difference. All right, next. Another thing before I go too far, Pro Touch, if you're a person that's using shot stick aiming, you don't even have to really worry about using consistent finisher. You need to use Pro Touch. Pro Touch, if you know about consistent, or not consistent, but shot stick aiming, it's not really about timing. It's about aiming it. So Pro Touch is going to help that no matter what, pretty much. And then, yeah, you got, for the 29th badge upgrade, you're going to be putting on Pro Touch from Bronze to Silver. And last but not least, for the guards, for the 30th badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Silver to Gold Pro Touch. So now we have Gold Pro Touch, Gold Lob City Finisher, Hall of Fame Fancy Footwork, Consistent Finisher, Contact Finisher, Giant Slayer, Relentless Finisher, and Slithery Finisher. And that's going to be the best badge setup for people with 30 badge upgrades. All right, now moving on to the big man. So this, we're going to do the same method, 1 through 15 for the gold for the big man, and then we're going to go 16 through 30 for the big man. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. So for the first badge upgrade, what you're going to be doing is going with Bronze Contact Finisher. Very important badge for big man. You got to at least have it on Bronze. That's going to be helping you finish through contact, be able to do more contact dunks and stuff like that, and dunk through traffic, do layups through traffic, all that type of stuff. So yeah, man, very important for big men where they're going to be going through a lot of traffic. So yeah, man, you want to put that first badge upgrade to Bronze at all times. All right, for the people with 2 badge upgrades, you want to go with Bronze Slithery Finisher. Contact Finisher is a very important badge for big men, but at the same time, it has a lot of negatives, and you don't want all those negatives at all times. So you want to put on Bronze Slithery Finisher if you have 2 badge upgrades. So for the second badge upgrades, we did go with Slithery Finisher Bronze. For people with 3 badge upgrades on the big men, we're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Slithery Finisher. We're going to be trying to cancel out the negatives on Contact Finisher as much as possible. So yeah, we're going to be going with Silver Slithery Finisher. And for the 4th badge upgrade, we're going to be going with Slithery Finisher Gold. That's going to be getting us the best animations possible, the most dunk animations possible, dunk as much as possible, while also canceling out all the negatives of Contact Finisher. So yeah, that's going to be very important to have for the 4th badge upgrade. All right, next for the 5th badge upgrade, we're going to be going with Lob City Finisher. A lot of people, when it comes to big, they're going to be doing a lot of pick and rolls, especially for the paint beast out there. So you want to have on Slithery Finisher. Lob City Finisher going to be next for the 5th badge upgrade. Lob City Finisher is going to be helping you pretty much dunk through traffic, catch it through traffic, all the different stuff, and also making your lobs a lot faster. So yeah, man, Lob City Finisher is going to be the badge we put on for the 5th badge upgrade, and this is going to be what your badge setup should look like if you have 5 badge upgrades. All right, next for the people with 6 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Lob City Finisher. And all right, for the people with 7 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Silver to Gold Lob City Finisher. That's going to be putting your Lob City Finisher at the highest rate possible for the people that do not have Hall of Fame. So you're going to be pretty much able to catch lobs through traffic, dunk it through traffic, and have the fastest lob animations possible for people that do not get Hall of Fame badges. All right, next for the 8th badge upgrade, or for people that have 8 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Contact Finisher. And for the people that have 9 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from Silver to Gold Contact Finisher. We put this on later because you really want to have it on Bronze at least, but you want Slithery Finisher more, and you want Lob City Finisher more, because Slithery Finisher is going to make you dunk more. Lob City Finisher is going to be important for catching those lobs. But then you're going to have Contact Finisher, we would finish through traffic, and it's going to be getting canceled out now that you have it gold by Slithery Finisher. So all the negatives that you're going to have in Contact Finisher is going to pretty much be taken away, but you're going to still have the positives at the highest rate. So yeah, man, you really want to do it like this for the 9th badge upgrade. And if you have 9 badge upgrades, you want to have this badge set up. It's that simple. All right, for the people that have 10 badge upgrades, you want to go with Relentless Finisher. Bronze is going to be having you dunk as much as possible, finish layups as much as possible, and be able to finish lobs a lot more, especially when fatigued. So yeah, man, for the 10th badge upgrade, we're going to be going with Relentless Finisher Bronze. For the 11th badge upgrade, we're going to be going with Bronze to Silver Relentless Finisher. And for the 12th badge upgrade, we're going to be going from Silver to Gold Relentless Finisher. Very, very important, very underrated. You really want to add this on at this point. For the people that do not have Hall of Fame badges, you're going to be doing this at the highest rate possible of do layups, dunks, layups through traffic, contact dunks, or even trying to catch lobs and finish it at the highest rate possible, especially when fatigued. All right, next for the 13th badge upgrade, you're going to be going with Bronze Consistent Finisher. This is the most important layup badge in the game, and this is going to be very important because if you have any issues with making layups because you're getting any type of contest this year, what you have to do is you have to time it. If you're not timing your layups when you get any type of percentage of a contest, you got a chance of missing it, especially if you time it poorly. So then we're going to be putting on Consistent Finisher to cancel out that issue for this year. All right, next for the 14th badge upgrade, we're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Consistent Finisher. And for the 15th badge upgrade, last but not least, for the Gold, for the big men, we're going to be going for Gold Consistent Finisher. Now you're going to be able to finish layups at the highest rate possible. So yeah, you got the best layup badge on Gold, contact finisher on Gold, so you're going to be actually having a 65% chance of getting contact dunks. For the big men that can get contact dunks, you're going to be having Relentless Finisher on Gold. That's going to be helping you finish through any type of situation when it comes to finishing, especially when fatigued, at the highest rate possible. Slowly Finisher is going to be having you dunk as much as possible, and you're going to be getting the best animations possible. And then you got the highest possible lob city finisher, so that you can be able to finish your lobs faster and through any type of situation. So yeah, man, this is the best finishing badge setup for the big men 1 through 15 badge upgrades. All right, so hopping into the finishing badge setup for the big men for the Hall of Fame 16 through 30 badge upgrades. So for the 16 badge upgrades, you're going to start off with Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame, Lob City Finisher Hall of Fame, Relentless Finisher Hall of Fame, and Contact Finisher Hall of Fame. For the 17th badge upgrade, you're going to be putting on Back Down Punisher Bronze. That's going to be having you pretty much be able to back down your opponents at will whenever you really want to. Now, it's going to really increase the chance of a player successfully backing down their opponent. And a lot of people this year aren't using moving truck. A lot of people are 95 strength, but a lot of people are taking risks with going lower in strength and being way faster. So Back Down Punisher is going to be a very good badge this year, I feel like. So yeah, man, Bronze Back Down Punisher for the 17th badge upgrade. For the 18th badge upgrade, you're going to be going with Shaq's pretty much go-to move in the post, Drop Stepper. This is going to be pretty much improving your ability to effectively use drop steps in the post. And drop steps have always been overpowered. So if you're able to move people around in the post, you're going to be able to go along with that Drop Stepper at Bronze for the 18th badge upgrade. All right, for the 19th badge upgrade, you now have on Bronze Pick and Roller. This is going to be pretty much increasing your shot percentage as the roller in a pick and roll. So pretty much anytime you do a pick and roll and you go with a layup, pretty much it's going to increase the shot percentage, even if you're doing a dunk, because you know you can miss dunks in 2K, right? So if you going up with a dunk, it's going to pretty much even make that even higher of a percentage of going in. So yeah, man, Pick and Roller is going to be the badge we go with for the 19th badge upgrade. And then for the people that have 20 badge upgrades, for the 20th badge upgrade, we're going to be going with Bronze Putback Boss. That increases the shot percentage when attempting a putback after an offensive rebound. So pretty much if you get an offensive rebound and you go right back up with it, you have a higher chance of making that shot every single time. And the more you get it, the higher it goes. It's pretty much like Green Machine, but for layups off of rebounds. So yeah, Putback Boss is a very, very good badge in this game this year. They made a lot of these badges a lot more balanced, and Pick and Roller and Putback Bosses are some of the big man badges that go under the radar. All right, for the 21st badge upgrade, for the people that have 21 badge upgrades, you're going to be going with Bronze Consistent Finisher. I already went over what this does. For the 22nd badge upgrade, for the people that have 22 badge upgrades, we're going to be going from Bronze to Silver Consistent Finisher. For the people that have 23 badge upgrades, we're going to be going from Silver to Gold Consistent Finisher. And for the 24th badge upgrades, for the people that have 24 badge upgrades, we're going to be going from Gold to Hall of Fame Consistent Finisher. That's going to be pretty much making you have the best layup badge in the game at the highest rate possible. And so pretty much making you finish your layups at the highest rate possible in any situation, whether you're doing Euros, doing pick and rolls, doing putbacks, you're going to be having that enhanced at Hall of Fame with Consistent Finisher. All right, for the 25th badge upgrades, for the people that have 25 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from bronze to silver pick and roller. For the 26 badge upgrades, for the people that have 26 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from bronze to silver putback boss. For the 27 badge upgrades, for the people that have 27 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from silver to gold pick and roller. For the 28th badge upgrade, for the people that have 28 badge upgrades, you're going to be going from silver to gold putback boss now. For the 29th badge upgrades, for the people that have 29 badge upgrades, you're now going to be going from gold to Hall of Fame pick and roller. So you're pretty much going to be finishing in the pick and roll situation now at the highest rate possible, on top of having consistent finisher at the highest rate possible, and having contact finisher, slithery finisher, relentless finisher, and lob city finisher, all in Hall of Fame. So yeah, that's going to make you in the pick and roll just that much better and glitchy. And last but not least, for the 30th badge upgrade, for the big men that can get Hall of Fame badges, you're going to be going with Putback Boss Hall of Fame. That's going to be pretty much making you be able to put the ball back up at the highest rate possible, on top of contact finisher, silly finisher, live city finisher, relentless finisher, and consistent finisher. So for the 30 badge upgrades, you're going to be having consistent finisher. That's going to be the best layup badge in the game. Pick and roll is going to be pretty much helping you be overpowered in the pick and roll, making you make everything in pick and roll almost. Putback Boss is going to be pretty much for every time you get a rebound, you can be able to put that jump back up and have a higher and higher chance of putting that, make that. Contact finisher is going to be pretty much giving you an 80% chance of getting contact dunks, and even if you're not getting contact dunks, it's going to help you finish dunks through traffic, get more contact layups to go in. And then you got relentless finisher to go on top of contact finisher, lob city finisher, and slithery finisher. It's going to be pretty much making you make your stuff, whether it's a layup, a dunk, a contact layup, or even a lob, especially when fatigued. Then you got lob city finisher to be able to have the fastest lob animations, be able to do lobs, do traffic, and just make lobs as much as possible. Then you got back down punisher and drop stepper to just be a threat in the post of any type. Now, if you're a post scorer, I can see those being higher, but not as many post scores this year to really worry about, and I'm not doing that for y'all, to be honest. But at the same time, last but not least, the best finishing badge in the game, Hall of Fame, slithery finisher. You can use this on bigs, guards, it doesn't really matter. It's going to make you dunk the most possible. It's going to make your dunk tendency way higher. It just makes a big difference on dunking this year. But not only that, it's going to get you the best animations possible. And that's always a very important thing when it comes to playing 2K. But yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the best finishing badge setup for the big men, 1 through 30. But yeah, man, that's gonna be pretty much the end of this video. I went over everything in this video. I went over the 1 through 15 gold for the guards, then I went over the 16 through 30 for the Hall of Fame for the guards, then I went over the 1 through 15 for the gold for the big men, then I went over the 16 through 30 for the big men. So yeah, man, for that alone, please go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. We got more videos coming out every single day. Turn on post notifications, the first at every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. Man, if you enjoyed this video, please do, for real, leave a like. I don't care if you're new or even just subscribe. Please leave a like. These videos take forever to make. I'm gonna be coming at you guys with the best shooting badge setup very, very soon. But this week we're gonna be going over more for the finishing. So I got the best finishing badge method coming very soon, and a contact dunk tutorial coming very soon. So yeah, man, for that alone, like I said, please do leave a like. I really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. We on that road to 50K. We really close. We getting closer and closer. But yeah, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm about to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah! Head in the clouds, out through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast.
Yo, we back again with another giveaway on the channel. This is going to be the third NBA 2K21 giveaway for the current gen. This is going to be the last one for current gen, but this one is going to actually last a month long. This is going to be ending on October 11th. Now, to enter, all you got to do is pretty much be finding this on Twitter or IG. Do all the instructions. You can even do bonus entries, which is going to be consistent of pretty much like following me and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very simple giveaway. I'm actually teaming up with a corporation called Vast, so they're really helping me do this to really much reach it out to as many people as possible, because this is going to be the last giveaway of current gen. I might do some more in the future if this does well for like next gen. I've been thinking about doing a console giveaway, thinking about doing game giveaways for next gen, so depending on how well this does, we might do that. But yeah, man, for this giveaway, we are going to be giving away a copy of NBA 2K21 for the Xbox One or the PS4. And we're going to be giving away a controller for whatever console of choice. So yeah, man, all I'm going to say is enter that while you can. And yeah, it does end on October 11th. So yeah, man, go ahead, enter that.